Oh god, okay, let's... Oh no, that didn't work. Well... Okay, let's lay this down so I can actually think a moment. Yeah, you take that. And... Okay, let's pop another flare, only just in time. Okay, another big guy, so... Yeah, you take one of those. And just you left all by your lonesome. You feeling lucky? Oh, no, he is feeling lucky because there are guys coming down the stairs. Is that a big guy or a normal guy? I think it's a normal guy, so just use the revolver. Oh no, you don't. And that's it for you. Oh, and I missed some ammo anyway. There we go, revolver ammo, which is what I've been expending a lot of. Okay, back up, and I guess we'll shimmy our way around this. There we go. Safe one. Well, we're never safe, are we? Safe once more. Immediately get attacked.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Or maybe the cabin has suddenly appeared again, and there's the lodge all the way up there, so yeah, we are definitely coming close to the cabin. Because remember, we could see the lodge from the cabin.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Okay, I think this is just a dead end, yep. Don't want to go too fast though, don't want to accidentally sprint off a cliff or sprint into a bunch of bad guys.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play.
Take out the gun, Wake. Ooh. Or maybe the darkness will deal with him. Oh, hopefully there's water below us. Okay. And hopefully it's very deep. Okay, good. And we've got the light above us, so we know to swim straight up. Unless he loses consciousness. Okay, we're dead. Oh, memories resurfacing. You may want to think about resurfacing, you're gonna die soon. Okay, who the hell was that? There was a photo in our cabin, and we've been hearing about this Thomas Zane, the writer, who stayed there, and the end of episode 3. Okay, let's try finding out what the hell is going on now.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Episode 4, The Truth, which is what I really need.
Shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
Ah, there we go. It was all just a dream.
Hartman. I
Oh.
fell. I
had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
So it turns out we were mental all along. The end. All of that was just a psychotic episode. The end.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
How do we get out? Oh, there's the dock.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Okay, the haze around the screen is slowly clearing
Most
up.
of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
I was going to say,
This way, Alan.
this real world seems a lot more fake than the apparent hallucination we were just in, seeing as everything's so hazy. But no, that haze has gone away. And we're in a mental health clinic. Great.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Well, it
It's
is
all in
pretty
your head.
compelling.
You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Okay, I was going to say, let's go out here and see if we can find the cabin, but I think that's exactly the Doc's plan.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
Yeah, if you look a bit to the left, you can sort of see...
Seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a cast. No matter. This way. Follow me.
You can sort of see that set of stairs and bridge leading down, but, you know, it doesn't connect to an island. It's just nothing.
From the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Well, he may like the sound of his own voice, but
Come along.
if we
Let's go
were
inside.
absolutely mental and we were having all these amazing delusions, it is important that he talk about it.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. Impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
I just wanted to check to see if that nurse was the woman in black that we kept seeing.
Scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve
Get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Okay, let's check out this nurse, or... Oh, she seems... No, not a nurse. Another patient.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have
Let's just
noticed
check that open door first.
you've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Yeah, well, thanks for the wonderful painting of me. Okay, dead end. Can't sprint. Alright, let's head back to the dock. See what he was saying about the typewriter. Yep, just talking about the clinic.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Don't know what he's talking about. They seem fine to me.
I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'm just going to end up writing more about...
To bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Sane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
So, yeah, they
So
basically...
tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
in their own little crazy way.
Parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
Told me a bunch of the story.
That Bob Balder threw the amp through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
And I also realised in that section they called me Zane.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
That's who they thought I was at the very beginning of the game when they called me Tom.
I want to go home.
Poor guys. Well, hopefully I can help them out at some point. Return to our room. Just see if I can go in any of these doors. Nope. Return to my room it is then. And maybe listen to a couple more crazy stories.
You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny. But it wasn't supposed to be about mullets. And now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too
okay, he's mostly just rambling about crazy things. I don't think any of this is like relevant to the story.
The scariest nightmare of all.
Okay, good for you, buddy.